He said, he talked about, Nehru के लिए complaint कर रहे हो, Nehru को tyrant कह रहे हो, देखो मोदी क्या कर, is that the argument? Two wrongs make a right? By the way, I also have a list where this present government has been stomping on freedom of speech and expression. I do. And I am the first one to shout from the rostrum saying that UAPA charges have been leveled, people have been arrested. But this gentleman did not talk about how in this West Bengal, Mamata Di has also arrested people on charges of sedition, on charges of UAPA. That he will not tell, but I'll come to that later. I'll come to my another good friend Manish. His arguments were excellent, except for the beginning, the middle and the end. He quoted Churchill. Now, I am not one to quote the racist Churchill because it's not politically correct, but let me quote because he did. Incidentally, he was wrong on the number of Bengalis who died of famine. There were 4.3 million. He should know his facts, but then they are from the other side. But, Churchill said, an empty taxi rolled into 10 Downing Street and Chamberlain got out. He reminded me of that. Now let me come very finally, I have very few time left, I'm sure I'll get 30 more seconds, of Mr. Jawahar Sarkar. He managed to pack in so many lies in 7 minutes. It is entirely fitting that he's a member of parliament. I do not have time, in fact I'm running out of time, but I beg for 30 more seconds because I need to expose just 4 of his lies. Number 1, this 15 lakh thing about Modi is absolute fake news. Modi never said that he will transfer 15 lakhs into everyone's account. He never said it. This is fake news. Number 2, I knew he wanted to draw on the audience, and it was a very conceited ploy to mention church attacks. Does he know that that was the first fake narrative of 2014? That it later transpired that all those churches that were attacked were actually arson and looting, and more churches had that same fate under UPA than NDA? He did not say that. Number 3, he talked of Buddhism. Does he know that Ashoka was Buddhist already for 4 years before he went into Kalinga War and killed millions? Does he know that? We don't know this. Nobody knew this except Sanjeev Sanyal's book when I read it. Number 4, he talked about Savarkar not supporting Quit India. Sure. Does he know that Ambedkar said to support Quit India is insane? Gandhi is a prophet of dark age. And finally, you must allow me, I beg you, he talked of Manusmriti. Sure, burn it, Mr. Sarkar. I'll be the first one, although I don't want burning. I don't like burning books, but burn Manusmriti. But I ask you, if you have the guts, you will answer. What do you want to do with the book that says polytheists, i.e. Hindus, are the worst of creatures, 98.6? That men have control over women and then can beat them, 434. That if you don't believe in our verses, you will rot in hell. That women are tilling fields. Go on to them as you like.